The following data represents the. So in this problem, we're going to create a frequency table for from data. All right. Now let's. I'm going to do this using my my custom distribution calculator tool. So we've got this data. The following data represents the number of potholes on 35 randomly selected 1 mile stretches of highway around a particular city. Okay, so here's my data. Let's open it. Let's copy it to a clipboard. Now I don't care about the number of, I don't want that first line. I just want all the other lines. All right, let's copy those. Okay, we're going to go over to my custom distribution calculator. Now I have a new feature here called Enter Data. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to delete what's there and just paste this new stuff. Click on Refresh Table, and it's created the frequency table for me. You can see that it's got the values going from 1 up to 7 and the frequency of each of those numbers. It says there's 35 total, and it gives me relative frequency and cumulative relative frequency for me. So let's just type in the frequencies: 10, 6, 5, 5, 4, 2, and 3. Great. Relative frequency, well, those have already been done for me. 2 decimal places. Let's go back over here. It says I want to use 2 decimal places, so let's change that to 2 decimal places, and so we don't have to do any rounding. Okay, 0.29, oops, 29, 0.17, 0.14, 0.14, 0.11, 0.06, 0.09. Great, fantastic. What percentage? Now I'm gonna. It's what percentage of highways have 3 potholes? Well, 3 potholes. Let's use the checked values to find probabilities. That's the 3. Of course, it's only one line, so there's no need to add 0.14. That's 14%. There's nothing actually to really think about too much. For 3 potholes, 14%. Okay, 5 or more, however. 5 or more, let's use this. The probability that x is 5 or greater, x is greater than or equal to 5, it's already selected for me, is 0.26. That's 26%. 26? Well done. Construct a frequency histogram for the data. Choose the correct answer from below. Well, I guess for this I would actually probably prefer StatCrunch. So let's take this data and open it in StatCrunch. And under graph, we want to pick histogram, right? Select their data, number of potholes, and we want to do a frequency, and I think that all of the options are probably good. I don't want to change anything. It's probably going to put 1 bar per value. Yep, although it doesn't label them exactly as I would want, but that's good enough for us to tell which is the right answer. I'll put it here and I'll select this window. You can see this shape is obviously that one right there. Nice work. A relative frequency histogram is always going to look exactly the same as the frequency histogram. I can change this to relative frequency. It's going to have the exact same shape. The only change is on the y-axis. Those are going to be proportion instead of a frequency count. But the shape is going to be the exact same. It's still going to be this shape. No difference. The shape of the distribution, when you have the mode in one spot and then like you have a tail that goes only in one direction, that's called skewed. And because the skew is where that long tail goes to. The skew is in the upper numbers, the higher numbers, that's called skewed to the right. Okay? So the skew is the direction that the tail goes. I'm going to say that's skewed to the right. It's definitely not symmetric. It's not bell-shaped. Uniform would be like, so from these four, I would say this one here is bell-shaped, this one is uniform, this is skewed to the left, that one's skewed to the right. But this is skewed to the right. Excellent.